Hi, my name's Andrew Bright, and I'm going to talk to you about the photographic series called Standing Waves that I shot at Niagara Falls in 2005. Just below the falls themselves are a series of waves that are called standing waves, which are the largest set of standing waves in North America. Photography is full of conventions. There are predetermined ways that you shoot portraits. There are common strategies that you use to approach the landscape. Lighting techniques are often the same for the same subjects over and over again. So what I wanted to do, and what I do a lot in my practice, is to try and borrow or switch or turn things inside out. So in this case, I wanted to take the aesthetic and the techniques of the indoor photographic studio with artificial lighting and bring it to the outdoor world. So this project involved bringing a number of high-powered strobe lights to the base of Niagara Falls along the Whitewater Walk, where these standing waves appear and you can get close access to them, along with a team of people, a generator, and the Niagara Escarpment Police, who are specifically trained in whitewater rescue, to literally hold me over the edge in order to prevent me from falling in while I took this series of photographs. One of the things I like about this project were some of the unintended consequences. So we would photograph, we would press the button, the generator would power these high-powered strobes and the entire valley would be illuminated very briefly, thereby kind of burning a retinal image on our eyeballs. And then it would slowly dissipate. That reminded me of, what real photography, or at least antique photography, does. You don't really know what you've got until later on. This was an early digital camera that I shot these on, and we had no LCD screen on the back, so like in olden days, we couldn't see the images until much later. So we had to rely entirely on faith and our memories of this experience of these very quick, blinding images that were happening at the bottom of this valley. These images were shot in the springtime, just during breakup, the annual melt of all the ice. So large chunks of ice were flowing down the Niagara River over the falls and past us at an alarming speed. Ice the size of buses were going by, and now you can see that in some of the photographs, chunks, and you can't really tell the size necessarily because I've deliberately tried to remove the context through this technique from the indoor photographic studio. At 11 o'clock, they turn the falls off and divert 98% of the water over to generate power. So we witnessed all of a sudden the lowering of an entire level of the entire river, all of a sudden beneath our feet, and what had been a raging torrent only moments before was largely a trickle at this stage. So in this place, Niagara, where we expect so many things, we expect to see nature at its unadulterated, perfect version of itself, its grandiose, spectacular presentation, all of a sudden, it was revealed to be not that at all. A site that's completely managed, the natural world utterly controlled by humanity. And in some ways, I try and reveal that same kind of thing in my photographic practice. Photography purports to give us certain things, to be able to give us apparently endless amounts of detail and truthfulness. But in reality, it is all constructed to support a certain kind of perception of the world around us. So hopefully with these photographs, I'm encouraging people to question what it is that they're seeing and their very assumptions that they have in looking at something,